Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Oregon Tech President Chris Maples. Chris, good to see you again. How are you today?
A delight.
All right, so
doing great.
How are things at OIT these days?
Things are great, actually. We're doing well. We had record enrollment this past fall. We were up 10% across the board. We are offering a lot of majors that people find relevant and want to do. Our coach, Danny Miles, a Southern Oregon University graduate, alumnus, passed the 1,000 career victory win in men's basketball. Amazing. The third person ever in four-year universities to do it.
The entire country.
The entire country ever in the history of basketball. And it's just a remarkable achievement. He's done it all at Oregon Tech, despite opportunities to go other places. And beyond the 1,000 wins, it's the young men that he has produced over the years, the graduates, the real pillars of society. I mean, he has been a leader. And it's just a remarkable ambassador for Southern Oregon generally. Yeah,
absolutely. Is certainly a source of pride for OIT, and we're glad to have had him here in the 5 on 5 just as recently as a month ago.
Absolutely.
I know outside of obviously the very exciting thing happening this year, there's a lot of things going on right now. You guys are pursuing an independent governing board. What is that and what would it do?
We are. The way the system of higher education in Oregon is now is that the four-year universities, including Southern Oregon and us, and Eastern Oregon University and Western, along with the University of Oregon, Portland State, and Oregon State, all are under a current board of higher education that oversees all of them. The three large universities have each gotten their own independent board. They're still going to be part of the state. They're not going independent, but they have their own governing board appointed by the governor. The four smaller schools are each going to also request our own governing board, each one of us. But we're going to take it a step farther. We're going to have this overriding President's Council that has the four presidents and has one member of each of our boards as part of that council, and probably a member of the state to help package together what we can do at the state so that we aren't just hanging out there independently as small schools, but we are working collectively at a state level so that we can have more influence with the state. Because taken together, we have 20,000 or so university students in the state. We have the highest percentage of Oregonians in the state. We have a real impact in terms of the educational profile in the state of Oregon. And so we're going to work together even though we're going to have independent boards. It's a really great option for us, and it's a way that we'll be able to do a lot of things together in the coming years.
Oh, very exciting. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll talk much more about it in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Oregon Tech President Chris Maples. So we're talking about the possibility of an independent governing board. Southern Oregon is also part of the four schools, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And they will be getting their own independent board. We will be making that request this coming month, in fact, of the current Board of Higher Education.
Okay. And are there financial implications for this move?
There are budget plans that we have all submitted to show that we're going to be financially stable, and I think having our own board will actually lend to that stability in the long run. We'll have a group of people who really will dive in and understand each of our universities and be able to do the things that not only are good for the university financially, but are also good for the communities in which we find ourselves. And that's also a really important aspect moving forward. I think there's going to be enhanced financial stability for all of us with independent boards.
Okay, yeah, we've certainly seen a decrease in state funding for the universities. Was that play into this at all?
The state has been encouraging us to be much more entrepreneurial. There's no doubt about that. And what we are planning down the line is for level funding from the state, more or less. And we'll see. The state has to live up to various of its obligations in addition to each of the universities living up to its obligations. And so far we have done our part, and we have done our best to not pass along tuition increases in draconian manners to the students, and we're going to continue to try to operate at a most efficient level possible.
Okay. Now, you say you need governor approval for this. Any indication from Governor Kitzhaber on this?
The indications are that he is looking to overhaul the rest of the higher educational system, and that this is part of that that broader plan for him to do so.
The 40-40-20 plan.
40-40-20, and again, to remind people, it's 40% of the population having a bachelor's degree or better, 40% having a certificate or post-high school associate's degree from a community college, and then the remaining 20% at least having a high school education or GED. And so this is all part of that plan. With 20,000 students broadly across the state, we have to be part of that 40-40-20 package.
Very good. Good to see you again.
A delight.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
A pleasure. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you
over.
very much.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.